Wow, this is a very interesting looking office. Are these real or are they props?
Gadzooks, but from the moment you enter this room, there's little question that the occupant knows how to hunt. The question is, does he know how to hunt demons? The rumor is, he does.
Gadzooks indeed.
His rugged good looks and a few well-placed scars go well with the outback outfit. He looks like a demon hunter.
Blimey, didn't hear you come in. I got lost in these old texts here. Fascinating stuff. Are you Ashanti and Brock then?
You got it, Ace. How'd you know?
I've got to keep abreast of everyone on the demon trail. I figured we'd meet up sooner or later. Well, what can I do for you then?
We thought maybe you could give us a hand. We're trying to track down why the Hand wants us dead. The trail seems to keep leading back to demons, like Mr. Beautiful, for instance.
Blimey, now there's a bugger I'd like to bag. I've been working on him for years. I got dreams of mounting his head on my wall.
We know what you mean. Are they all like that?
Essentially, yeah. It's a question of degrees, though. Some are a bit more approachable. A guy I'm working on now, for instance. Fella name of Asmodeus. You can walk right into his hell front and chat up a storm with him. Sleazy bugger, though.
Tell us about this Asmodeus. You think we could get into hell through him?
Lord, I imagine he'd take you there in an instant. He's always recruiting people for his film projects. Bugger makes snuff films involving humans and demons. Even a few beasties thrown in for good measure. Ghastly creature. How bad is any of them? Well, maybe not quite as bright as beautiful, though. Well, in fact... Well, now, I can't ask you to do that.
Try us.
Well, it just occurred to me that you two would have the perfect in. See, now the way to get to him was to have him recruit you for a film. See, now he knows me. Now don't think my scarred old frame is exactly his cup of tea anyway, but you two, well, it just might work.
What's your plan?
Well, the first step is to track him. Moves his operation around a lot, he does. But I'm following some leads to his whereabouts. Once I find him, I've got a device guaranteed to take him out, and his hell pit with him. Only thing is, you'd have to get there first. And then, of course, well, there's the little trick of getting out again.
We're willing to try.
He's operating out of some abandoned storefront near Union Station. All right, then. Once you get to hell, you've got to hide this device and get out quick. Now, it's on a timer. Activated the minute you engage the suction device. You'll have about 10 minutes.
Standard palm heat activation of the suction device?
That's right. Oh, you're familiar with these little gizmos?
No, I mean, yes, I guess. To tell you the truth, I never saw one before. I don't think.
How did you know?
I don't know.
No bother. You're aware, that's the main thing. Now, that's all there is to it. Then you activate your fannies out of there. I'll station myself across the way where I can see into his shop. I'll bring along my blaster in case things get dicey while you're still on Earth. Won't be much help if you run into trouble while you're, down under, so to speak. Now, good luck to you then.
I'm pretty certain that I heard Dean mention that Asmodeus is hard to find. And then, a few sentences later, he tells us exactly where he is. I meant to examine that. Oh yes, here we go. Or maybe we can't examine it. Now, I believe Union Street, well, Union Station is somewhere up here. There we go. Well, I'm not sure what looks more interesting, Dean Sterling's office or this studio.
With its props and various sets, it looks like any normal film studio lot, and yet there's something different about it all when you realize porno snuff films are made here. A troll-like servant of Asmodeus and his actors obviously loves his work. A lean, mean, keen-tongued demon filmmaker. He can't be still even long enough to view one of his own snuff films. A hell porn queen is lounging about the studio. She is conscious that she is displaying her wares at all times. Her slutty splendor is swathed in southern charm.
Right, so if Grinda is one of the stars, then is she... I'm guessing she's not one of the people who get snuffed because she's still here. Is she one of the, snuffers?
Hi there, gorgeous. Want to be in pictures? Haven't chosen my co-star yet.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am looking for...
I wasn't talking to you, Beefcake. I'm addressing this lovely young lady here.
Well, listen, it comes down to this. We're looking to make some good money, fast. Can you use both of us?
At the same time, in fact. Use and abuse. You folks look pretty hard up, and that comes in handy around here. But you also got to be versatile. That's the name of the game here, sugar.
And what does that entail?
Exactly. Tails, hooves, horns, you name it.
Wait a minute. I thought this was just straight smut.
Oh, relax, darling. They're just like us, except they don't go hiding what they're all about. They are lust, sugar. The real thing. Drooling, snarling, cloven, hopped up flesh hounds.
Hey, Rach, do we really know what we're getting into here?
Oh, it's not that bad. Asmodeus pays great money. But on the other hand, none of these fiends has ever even seen bathwater. Then there's the potbellies, the molting, the belching. Come on, sugar. Take a walk with me on the dark side.
Maybe later.
Hello there, I'm Ruderkind. You're new. What's your name?
Rachel, and this is Gideon.
Hello, Mistress Rachel. Master Gideon, may I serve you?
No, thanks. We can't talk. We're here to do a little business.
I'm in the business. 10 years, yet my days were never happier than these last 3 in which I've had the pleasure of serving Mistress Gorinda.
How nice for you.
Oh, I've had an illustrious career. Would you like to hear the highlights?
He seems to have a fascination with Grinda's feet. And yeah, we may as well listen to his story.
I started at the very bottom. It was nothing like the level of prestige I've achieved now. I started just fetching towels for the lead in Noro Manservant. Now I'm strictly in the service of Mistress Gorinda, but I'm sure that something could be arranged now that you're with us. I'll check on it.
Well, that's really not what...
No, I'll ask, and I'll put in a good word for you. Don't be nervous. I'm sure you'll be just fine.
Thank you, I guess.
Well, look what the cat dragged in, and dressed so fashionably. You gotta love that about young people. What do you? You wanna be stars? You wanna see yourselves up on the big screen? Is that it? Speak to me, baby. I want it on the set.
Well, my friend here and I...
Whoa, baby, slow down. This side of beef is part of your package? Give it to me straight. What's the deal? What's the skinny? Where's your representation? Who you with? What do you?
We're looking for work.
Whoa! No shit, Sherlock. Everybody comes in here is looking for work. Everybody wants to be a star. Asmodeus, they say to me. Asmo, baby, I'm hot. But really, they don't know hot. You know what I mean? Little industry humor there. No, seriously, what kind of experience you got?
Well...
That's okay, baby. Don't worry about it. I can just tell by looking at you that you're good. You got good bone structure, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm gonna have to audition you. Why don't you just have a seat on the couch here with me for a while your boyfriend hits the pavement?
Both of us, or no deal.
You two are killing me. All right. Don't worry about it. The effects department can take care of it. Let's go down to the set and see what you're made of. I got a plot going I could use you two in. Standard contract, don't worry about it. We'll work out the fine print later, no problem. You game?
Are we about to agree to be in a snuff film? What happens if things go wrong? I guess we'll find out.
Fabulous! Let's go down to the set and see how you emote. That's an acting term, huh?
I have to admit, this is not what I was expecting. Why are we on a children's playground? Okay, well, let's take a look.
Barely recognizable as a film office, it's even less recognizable as a porn film headquarters.
Yeah, you're telling me.
The demon filmmaker seems to thrive on the infernal insanity of the hell film set.
All right. Don't touch anything on the set, and don't let any of this spook you. These people are all professional actors, huh?
Oh my God.
Hey, take it easy, baby. It's all effects. Trust me, they don't feel a thing. It's like falling off a log. Let me just go talk to this one actor over here. He's hamming it up, doesn't want to do his part the way it's written. You know, some performers you just gotta stroke all the time. Pamper, stroke, pamper, stroke. That's all I do around here. Be right back, baby.
You got the device? Where should we put it?
I don't know. Is that his director's chair? Let's put it under there.
Hurry, he's coming back.
Hey, you're looking beautiful, baby. Hey, beefcake. I told you, don't touch nothing on the set. Now, let me set the scene for you. Being this is your first part, I'm going to give you something easy. I just want you to show me some pain. Got it? We'll work our way up to agony and misery later. For now, just give me pain. Okay? Play around with it. See what you come up with. Then, get a little drunk and you'll land in jail. Gaffer, get a grip. You gotta look for the union label. All's well that ends well. Swell, swell, lights, camera, interaction.
What's going on? He's talking to us like we're not here.
It's like he's shorting out or something. Did you place the device?
No, he came back too quick, but...
Hey, where are we?
Looks like nowhere.
Maybe it's purgatory.
I'm guessing that after we are done here, we are heading to Dante's.
The intrepid demon hunter's bazooka is still smoking as you come to consciousness. He's bagged another one. The means by which you can travel to hell.
Man, where the hell are we?
Well, I found you two in here hooked up to these bloody machines. Asmodeus watching over you. I saw him hook you up through the window and I didn't like the look of things. I got a good shot off and down he went. Fell over like a bull elephant hit with a trank shot.
Yeah, he was acting weird in hell. He just started jerking and stuttering.
Now it makes sense. Look at him. He's an android.
Was an android. Whatever he was, you sure took him out, Sterling. Man, I hope I never get on your wrong side. What kind of a gun are you using, a bazooka?
You only get one shot with a demon. Better make it a good one.
But what did you do to disrupt his system? And how come that made the whole place go kaflooey?
Got some weird news for you, mates. I don't think you were in hell. I mean, I found you unconscious hooked up to these little gizmos here.
What? Hooked up to these decks? Impossible.
Wait a minute, Gid. This is beginning to make sense. The android, the whole place shaken up, the message just appearing in midair like that.
Blimey. You mean hell was virtual? No, wow. Oh, it's too incredible.
You said yourself Asmodeus was already short-circuiting when you got here. Somebody got into the system and planted a bug so it would crash. That same person sent us that message.
You know, I think you might be onto something, Rach. Unbelievable. All these years. Hell. Virtual. What a scam.
But who else knew? Who sent us that message?
I think we better get to Dante's and find out.
Absolutely incredible. A bloody government. Look, now let me know what you find out. I've got to get back to my place. Now this changes everything. Except how dangerous the bloody hand is.
We better take one of these decks with us. Dante can help us figure this whole thing out, and whoever this mystery person is.
Yeah, well, watch your backs, mates. You now know what may be the most dangerous information you could possibly know.
You do too. But at least, now we know who our real enemies are. The Hand.
The Hand it is. I'm going to have to get myself a bigger gun. Go carefully, mates.
Alright, let's collect this and head off. We're heading back to Dante's. Oh, okay, goodbye. Where are Electric Sex and Drip? Or do I want to know?
Dante, we've had a break.
No kidding. I'm networking with a deep throat who claims he's hacking from within the Pentagon. He says he's been in contact with you. What's the story?
He looks like he has an octopus trying to crawl out of his skull.
Something big. Could change everything we know about hell.
It locked up. We were in a hell pit run by a demon called Asmodeus. The whole thing, everything except for us, locked up. And this deep throat contacted us in flaming letters.
What? A lockup? Get quality assurance on the line. Bug-free, they said it was.
Locked up? What's that? You're babbling.
Because it's extraordinary. An unprecedented violation of physical laws. What did Deep Throat tell you? We must contact him.
He said the psycho pumps are really wireless decking units, that you can access hell at will. He left an address. Garage? What does that mean? What is this? Decks? Addresses?
I wouldn't know anything about decks. I'm just an old man with sore joints and bad eyesight.
I've got some guesses, but only Deep Throat can tell us what really happened.
Oh, shit. I think I get it. Oh, man.
What are you thinking, Gid?
I'm thinking that hell may not be real at all, that it's an enormous, complex virtual reality, that all these years of terror and suffering were founded on a lie.
Well, that's my past, damn it. Can't an old man be left to die in peace?
Oh, man. They didn't. Don't tell me. They outlawed the stuff and kept it all to themselves.
They could be even more powerful than we thought.
More vulnerable, too. Damn, they made fools of us, Rachel. Reality containment's a colossal joke if Deep Throat tells us what I think he will.
I've been panning for gold on the nets, but nothing's turned up on you two yet.
Keep trying, we appreciate it. How's Drexler?
He's an interesting old coot, but I gotta eyeball him long hours, 'cause he keeps rigging my hardware.
Can't damn a man to Tartars for trying to stay current. Tech jacks in the Warrens fetch a high price. I've been making do for years, with insufficient amperes and sluggish clock speeds. I'd pay a fortune for a multi-spectival poly-robust graphics system.
Hey, I'm hip to all that. But let me know the next time you plan on tapping the heating unit's power supply to run an arc welder. The coating on the wires melted into the floor.
What'd you say? Oh, time to eat. Oh, good. Them refried beans and pan-fried quails went right to my toes.
Alright, well, thanks for that. Let's try out this Psychopomp? Yes. Alright, let's try again. There we go. We were given the address, and that address is Garage.
For some odd reason, Deep Throat chooses to appear in a cyber location designed to look like an old-fashioned subterranean parking garage. You are face to face with Deep Throat. At least you assume it's his face, since appearances are deceiving in this virtual environment.
You came. I was counting on you being desperate enough to chance it.
Oh, we're here, all right. When a hell pit locks up like a fracker's shanty, we get real curious. Speaking of jury-rigged environments, what's the story with this place?
Forgive the incomplete nature of the area. It betrays my haste in fashioning it. I devoted most of my efforts to cloaking this well from hand detection.
Doesn't matter. We're obviously not here to talk about the place, no matter how weird it is.
I've been following your activities as best I can by monitoring the Ark online chatter. I only meant to contact you. Causing Asmodeus's hell pit to lock up was an unexpected side effect. I know that you've been framed, but I don't know why. I also know that you've taken up with the Citizens' Freedom Front.
Yeah, we know what we've been doing. What about hell?
It is the greatest lie in human history, Rachel. Your boyfriend's got it right. It's all computer-generated. You see, from the beginning, the Hand knew that fear was its greatest weapon. They spent billions of dollars tapping into centuries of fear and superstition, humankind's tribal horrors and primal fears. The military and the CIA had already stockpiled immense research on the subject, and trans-global CEOs and ambitious secular politicians willingly backed the Hand. They were confident they could share in the Hand's rule of the country. But once the gates of hell opened, Solix swept all non-believers from power. Those were the first nights of the scrub teams. The first nights of many.
So hell is a computer program. No one is damned then?
Oh, no. Oh, no. People are damned. They're hurt. The burning is in the mind, but that makes it no less real. Oh, no. The only thing not virtual here is the pain and the death. The death is real.
This changes everything. There's so much we have to ask you.
Not now. I'll contact you again. I will be your deep throat. Keep in touch with Dante. I'll contact him when I need to speak with you.
Is this going to be one of those situations where everyone feigns ignorance beforehand, but as soon as we learn some vital information, everyone all of a sudden seems to know about this open secret? Anyway, we have a new location to explore, and that is in L'Enfant Plaza. We're going to visit the collector's room.
For burglars, the entire room's contents seem desirable. But even inferior burglars would recognize that the room's most desirous articles are clearly booby-trapped. The crackling old parchment of this ancient text is rolled around a metallic spool.
I have tried to collect this parchment just normally, but nothing seems to actually trigger when I do. But the only way to collect it is with this electromagnet. Alright, well, we are done here. We are now going to head back to the Gnostic's office in Capital South.